Thanks. Reporting not live from Platinum TV because I'm serving a Facebook ban for having a different opinion of somebody else. That is my curse. I have my own opinions. I know I should not do that, but I do. Right? I know that with Labour supporters, it's their opinion. Everybody else can go fuck themselves or they'll get banned or shamed because you are not allowed a different opinion. But that's for me. I have my own opinion. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Live at Riverside for Middlesbrough versus Fulham. It's the top of the table clash. We're playing top of the table. There's kids throwing sweets at each other. This is incredible. To my right, trust me, it is my right. Here's Mr. Pessimistic Cameron. He's as pessimistic as ever. To my left, he's actually here, is Mr. On the Fence Will. Who is indeed on the fence. I, of course, am Mr. Blind Optimism, aka, we're changing my name to Palmo Burger Dave, aka the fat man who knows everything. Everything! I must point out at this point in time, we at Platinum TV will not bow to any sponsor. That's right, we at Platinum TV do not bow to any sponsor. So, Middlesbrough versus Fulham, live at the Riverside. Mr. Pessimistic, are your thoughts?
7-0 Fulham.
You pessimistic bastard. Want to elaborate on that? 7-0 Fulham, all goals go to Mitrovic apparently. So Mr. On the Fence Will, are you in fact on the fence?
I thought we might have a chance with Isaiah Jones fit, but with not being in the squad, Peltier, we're setting up for a draw, and I think the best thing we can get out of today's result is a 0-0 draw.
That would be a good result though, wouldn't it? Considering they are top of the table.
And not conceded against Mitrovic would be class.
Yeah. Well, sorry.
Geordie Reject.
Geordie Reject, thank you. Oh, Mitrovic, sorry. Yeah. Anyway, so Mr. On the Fence is going 0-0.
Yeah.
I, of course, being Mr. Blind Optimism, I'm going for a win for the Boro. I am Mr. Blind Optimism. I am kind of dumb like that. But I'm going for a 1-0 win to the Boro or a 2-1 win. 1-0 or 2-1 to the Boro.
I like to change mine. I have a feeling if we keep him quiet in the first half, we're screwed. So I'm going to say, hopefully, a 2-2 draw.
So you're going either a 7-0 Fulham or 2-2 draw?
I'm going 2-2 draw now.
Oh, you changed. You're going 2-2 draw now?
Yeah, if we keep him quiet in the first half, we're screwed second.
Right. So he's saying 2-2 draw. You're saying 0-0 draw.
Yeah.
I'm saying either a 1-0 win or a 2-1 win to the Boro.
I'll take either.
I'll take any of those today.
Not a 7-0 Fulham.
Apart from the 7-0, yeah.
I'd take that any day.
Oh, God. Well, let's hope.
I'm not joining them, don't worry.
Let's hope I'm right.
On 500s of them.
Yeah. Until then, up the Boro.
Rising up, back on the street. Into my time, took my chances. With the distance now, I'm back on my feet. Just a man in this will to survive. For so many times, it happens too fast. You trade your passion for glory. Don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last no survivor stalks his prey in the night. And he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. Face to face, out in the heat. Hanging tough, staying hungry. Face like the odds, so we take to the street for the kill with the skill to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night, and he's forging a soul with the eye of the tiger. Let's go!
Reporting live for Platinum TV, it is I, Platinum. I'll do a quick review of Boro versus Fulham, which happened on Wednesday night. I know it's Friday and I'm getting better. Right. So, Boro versus Fulham, which happened on Wednesday night at the Riverside. Fulham coming out 1-0 winners. It was one of those games where we knew it was going to be hard going into because Fulham are top of the league. However, after the game, the big question was, how the fuck are Fulham top of the league? Boro literally dominated the game. I'm not going to lie, we were all over them. You know, I was so pleased and proud of the performance of the players. We were brilliant. We were all over them. And to be honest, Fulham didn't even look like they were in the game. You know, I think they had a couple of half chances where they put one over and one wide. But other than that, Mitrovic, who is a brilliant striker, he looked bang average for most of the game. In fact, the whole game he looked bang average, you know. And you just sat there thinking, how are these guys top of the league? You know. And then one moment in the first half which really stood out for me was there was a tussle for the ball and Harrison Reed went down. Harrison Reed went down. And he stayed on the floor, but he didn't stay on the floor. He sort of rolled backwards and forwards holding his leg like his leg was broken. You know, he rolled around on the floor for about, you know, I'd say about 30 seconds to 45 seconds. Just rolling on the floor going, ah, ah, like trying to get the referee's attention like his leg was broken or something. And then all the Fulham players were pointing at the Boro players saying, look, he's down, he's down. So I think Dijksteel went to kick the ball. I don't know whether he tried to kick it away or kick it out, but it was intercepted by a Fulham player. And as they played it forward, Harrison Reed jumped back to his feet and then sprinted towards the Boro end, like with the ball. So he literally jumped up like, hey, only joking, and then carried on running. Now at that point for me, the referee should have stopped the game and said, right, you come here. That's a yellow card for simulation play acting, which is a thing now, apparently. You know, or it always has been anyway. But for me, he should have pulled him up there and said, right, okay, that's a warning, play acting. You know, and that's, for me, that's just absolutely, it's a cheap trick. It's disgusting. It's almost as bad as diving. You know, well, technically it is diving, so, you know, if you're on the floor pretending to be hurt, then there's something wrong with you. You know, but he's off, and you know, I think that was one of their few chances, but they put it wide. But I mean, the good thing is, Reed got booed for the rest of the game, so that was a good thing, you know. And then as the game went on, we go into the second half, and I think Boro had a really good chance with Sporai. He got the header, but it was over. And then the ball was played over the top. And Watmore's, at this point, is not one-on-one. Like, the defender's not the last man. You know, he's over the top, but he's beat the defender, and the ball. He's done the defender for pace, and he's sprinting on the ball. He would be one-on-one, but there was a defender the other side, like to the right. From where I was sat, he was to the right. You know what I mean? So. You know, but I think it was Watmore's left, so he's coming across to stop him. But the defender behind Watmore, grabs his shirt and drags him back. Right? And then the ball gets, and he clears the ball away. Now, for me, that's a foul. I wouldn't say sending off because I don't think he was the last man. It was a clear goal scoring opportunity though, because all Watmore had to do was like keep going in a straight line, and he was 1-on-1. But the referee shook his head. Play on. The ball gets hoofed up the pitch, and then Matt Crooks slides in and hooks the ball away. And after he's hooked the ball away, bear in mind at this point it's tanking it down with rain, so it's, the floor's slippy. The pitch is very, very slippy. After he's hooked the ball away, a Fulham midfielder, I can't remember which one it was. It was, I don't think it was Harry Wilson. I think it was, oh God, I can't remember his name. But he comes racing in to try and win the ball. Crooks hooks it clear, and the Fulham midfielder actually crashes into Crooks, right? But somehow that's a free kick to them. Don't understand that, but free kick to them. But in fairness, the referee was shit the entire game, right? In fairness, he was terrible the whole game. Basically he gave decisions based on what the Fulham players said. So they got the free kick, which wasn't a free kick. And I think Wilson swings it in. And Mitrovic, now this is where he actually shone, right? Mitrovic comes out the crowd, free header, back of the net. Brilliant header. But from a free kick, which wasn't a free kick, so shouldn't have even stood. But anyway, we go on. And then Coburn has a header just wide. And Watmore has a chance, but he puts it over. So Boro really conceded because of a really bad refereeing decision. But in fairness, we could have won the game with a chance if we'd taken our chances. So all in all, you've got to say it was a great performance. And I think a combination of bad finishing, bad defending, and a major terrible contribution from the referee, we lost the game. So, it has left me wondering how Fulham are top of the table, if that's what they need to do to win games. But, that's football at the end of the day. If you can afford to pay a referee, why not? I'd like to see us do it one day, though. Be nice. Anyway, next game is at home on Saturday to Hull. So let's hope we pick up a win there. In fact, can we get someone to bribe the referee for that game? Fulham have done it all season, so can we get someone? We can. All right, well, let's try that one then, yeah. All right, we'll try that. Until then, up the Boro. I'm joking, we're not going to try that because we don't need to, unlike Fulham. Until then, up the Boro.
It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising earth to the tailings of our rival. And for last, no survivor stalks his prey in the night, the end is mortal.